皆さん、こんにちは。Yuki here. In this video, I'm going to talk about grammars and phrases that you can use when you travel to Japan. Alright, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Alright, let's get into it. たいです。Verb たいです。That means want to do. Right, the opposite of that, verb たくないです。Don't want to do it. Let's look at example sentences. 寿司を食べたいです。寿司を食べたいです。I want to eat sushi. Next example sentence. このホテルに行きたいです。どこかわかりますか？このホテルに行きたいです。どこかわかりますか？ This is a great thing to remember because I actually met someone that wanted to go to a hotel that they booked for, and they asked me when I was walking in city of Shibuya or Shinjuku, I think. You might get lost when you go to Tokyo because it's just hard. It's a big city. Even though it says 3 minutes walk, it might still be complicated. Anyways, このホテルに行きたいです。どこかわかりますか？ Means I want to go to this hotel. Do you know where? So it might be even hard to say the name of the hotel correctly in Japanese. So you might just show them the email that you got from the hotel when you booked it. So you can say, I want to go to this hotel. And it shows the name from your phone maybe. どこかわかりますか？ Do you know where? Alright. Next grammar. なくてもいい。Verb なくてもいいです。That means you don't have to. Verb なくてもいいです。Someone might tell you this. You might assume that you have to do it just like in your country. But it might be different in Japan. And someone might tell you that. So it's good to understand this phrase. Let's look at example sentences. 日本ではチップを払わなくてもいいです。日本ではチップを払わなくてもいいです。You don't have to pay tips in Japan. 日本では in Japan, チップ that tips that you pay for the service. 払わなくてもいいです。So 払う that means to pay. 払わなくてもいいです。That means you don't have to pay. Right, so in Japan there is no tip culture. And if you leave tips, that's gonna cause you trouble or cause workers trouble at the restaurants because they don't know what to do. They don't want to take it as a personal, profit. They would feel like they're stealing money from the restaurant. So there's no tips culture. You're gonna cause more trouble if you leave tips. So you don't have to pay tips in Japan. 日本ではチップを払わなくてもいいです。You don't have to pay tips in Japan. Alright. Let's look at other useful phrases. Those are not really grammar. Those are phrases that you can pretty much remember or memorize so that you can use it when you go to Japan. これはいくらですか？これはいくらですか？ How much is this? So いくら part. That means how much. Next phrase. お会計お願いします。お会計お願いします。Can I pay the bill or can I pay the check? Alright, so when you go to Japan, you might feel like you don't know what to do when you want to pay the bill. Why is that? Because it's not like other countries where waiters or waitresses come to you often and check you and ask how are you doing or they just gonna bring you the check, right? But in Japan, that kind of system doesn't exist. In some places, you might press a button to call workers, but in often cases, you might just have to stop them and tell them that you want to pay. Or oftentimes, you just go to the counter and you just go there to pay. And then there's no one. If there's no one at the cashier, you might just have to wait or call someone so that you can pay at the counter. All right, so it's great to remember this phrase, お会計お願いします. So お会計, actually, O is just a thing that you can put in front of a noun to make it more polite. So 会計, that means paying the bill. All right. And you might actually see these two kanjis, 会計, because they oftentimes you might see the sign that says these two kanjis, 会計, so that you know where to pay. All right. Let's look at next example sentence. クレジットカードは使えますか? クレジットカードは使えますか? Can use credit card. Right? クレジットカード. That means credit card. And 使えますか? Can I use? Right? So in Japan, people use cash most of the time. Nowadays, people use Suica or Passmo. That's the cards that you can charge at the train station, and you can use it in many places like convenience stores, vending machines, and of course you can pay for the train tickets, bus tickets, and things like that. But not all restaurants or places that takes credit card or those Passmo or those convenient cards that you can create at the station. So sometimes you might have to use cash, but you might want to still use credit card when you can use credit card. So クレジットカードは使えますか? クレジットカードは使えますか? Can I use credit card? Next phrase. 写真を撮ってもらえますか? 写真を撮ってもらえますか? Can you take a picture for us or for me? So 写真 that means pictures or photos. 撮ってもらえますか? Can you take? So 写真を撮ってもらえますか? Can you take a picture for us? If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I hope to see you in the next one. またね。